That doesn't make sense.
Dirty.
Good morning, everybody. Hi. Yowza! That was kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. It was almost that good, though. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was.
Crank it up, though. Here, let's see.
Yikes.
All right, you guys ready to do this thing? We're as ready as we're gonna be, I guess. Let's do it. Where's my pillow? Usually I do a scream into a pillow. Everybody, I'm running late today. I'm running late. Usually clean before I come out here. I do one of these things here. That's how I start the show, everybody, every day.
Get yourself.
It's because I'm afraid.
Get yourself. Oh,
It's because I'm scared.
You're scared.
I'm scared. I'm a scared. It's my vocal training. It's my vocal training. You know, people do la 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 la.
You just scream into a pillow.
That's how I do my la 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 la. I do this one. Ready? That's my version of that.
So you listeners didn't know. Kid was in the popo, in the pen for.
Do you think we should get these shirts made again?
I like those ones. Those were good.
These are my. Do you know the reasoning behind this shirt?
No.
We'll talk about this on the podcast,
no
kids. So
clue.
this is good.
No clue.
The reason that the shirt was this way is because I originally was going to make it in the paralyzer position. So I made. Do you see how long the name is?
Yeah.
The name is super long. I was originally going to have it going from your dick, like straight up in this direction. Like it's a big fucking phallic symbol coming up from your fucking crotch, but you don't see how long it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made it as long as I could that it made it look as good.
There you go.
Yeah. Inside scoop info. There's all sorts of cool things that we do here on the show that not a lot of people are aware of. And we do cool things like this, so. All right, let's play the intro. Let's fucking go. I got tons of articles, tons of things to talk about.
We should do one with a ruler on it and say how many inches does your mom like?
Yeah. Oh my God, do you remember? Actually, let's bring this up on the show. Let's bring it up on the show, everybody. We're over here saying all of our things that we like to say, you know what I'm saying? It's never a good thing when you do that.
We like banter.
Oh, Jay, we do like banter.
It's Corona time.
All right, you guys ready to do this? Let's fucking go. No hesitations. Let's get in there. Let's dive in. Let's give all the inches that we can give. Let's make it happen. Here's my today notes. There. One thing I don't like about this note system is all the new notes get added to the bottom. You know, so then you gotta scroll way the fuck down to the bottom to get to this thing. All right. Where's my goddamn soundboards now? Hey, everybody, this is the inside backstage scoopy whoopy that you never get to see. And that's kind of what podcasting was, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, podcasting wasn't like this overly produced, like, here's the show just regurgitated onto this audio. No, it was the in-between shit. I always say that it was the...
Right.
Like when you watch the TV show when Jimmy Fallon's on...
The banter in between.
It's not when... The podcast isn't like the show that everybody used to see. It's like as soon as the mic's kind of cut and you cut the commercial, the podcast is technically the stuff behind the scenes. It's all that extra shit. That's the thing.
Right.
That's what it is.
We have a lot of extra shit.
We do. We take lots of poops, which, by the way, I did not take any poops this morning. I'm very concerned about myself in that regard. I think I may have to. I may just have to shit my pants for this one, because we do 30 minutes here, straight, no edits. It's one proud thing we have here, guys. We can say whatever we want. We do whatever we want. No edits. Kleen, are you aware of this?
Yes, I am aware of this. Otherwise, half my language would be edited out.
Kleen, no. We love your language. I even keep all of your ums and ahs and all that bullshit in there. Is my blankie covering that thing still?
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Your spanket blanket?
My spanky blankie. Just a second. How technical we are here. My screen blanket. All right. Mike's cut. Here we go.
Coming to you live on your chin.
Oh, kid. Oh.
This is the Going Deep show.
I'm gonna have an orgasm.
It's Corona time. It's Corona time.
Go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. Hi, everybody. Good. Whatever the goddamn day it is for you. I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep show. Joining me, as always, Mr. Man, the fucking studliest motherfucker on the planet, Mr. Goddamn Kleen.
Well, I don't know about that, but thank you very much.
Kleen, I think you're
Greetings, everyone.
studly. Let's be studly. Come on now. Don't ever downplay your studliness. Your woman probably thinks you're stud. She loves you.
Yeah, she does, but she's biased, so.
She loves you long time. Do you remember the time when you couldn't bang her?
Yeah.
Your anticipation must have been extraordinary.
Oh, for both of us. She complained about it daily. It was hilarious.
The only thing I could compare that to is the first time Endo and I banged. She had like some type of medical thing that she was going through as well, but I didn't have to deal with that for as long as you did. It was mainly I kind of caught the tail end of that, where it was like, okay, I'm ready for this shit, and then it was Squirtsville. Yes, it was squirty time.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. This is way too much info for you people out there, isn't it?
Little TMI is always good. Right?
We had this. I went to a lunch thing with Endo yesterday, and one of her little buddies there. She was very, a little hypersensitive to certain things.
Oh,
But they were legitimate hypersensitivities. These weren't sensitivities that are not to your every common everyday man. These were like, I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and her boyfriend was dropping the N-bomb like it was going out of style, and I just couldn't handle it. And I was like, okay, that's a legit thing.
yeah.
If you in your everyday life, if you're dropping the N-bomb
Yeah, constantly. That's just ridiculous.
constantly, that says something about you. Now, and again, we will tend to say, are you warm enough? Can I turn that off, Kleen? Do you get your
I'm totally fine.
Is your balls? Are your balls warm enough?
my
Sweating
balls
over?
are plenty warm. I'm
Yeah,
part Eskimo. I do pretty well in the cold.
Production value here. We try to keep everything down in the air to make it sound good. But here, okay, back to what I was saying. We here use language in a way to, I would say, desensitize the language. We will overdo it. We will say things over and over and over and over. It's just like, okay, God damn it, shut the fuck up about this already. You said this. We will say controversial things, but we never say them in hatred.
Right. Exactly.
You will notice one thing. We will never say things in hatred towards anyone, and we will equally spread it across the boards of non-hating, but also still using words that are a little on the edge, if you will.
Right. Exactly.
So this woman was sitting across from us talking about how she doesn't want to hear it. He used a word that was derogatory towards Chinese people. He used a word that was derogatory towards Mexican people. And I'm like, dude, we say chink and spick and fucking wetback and fucking honky cracker asshole and all of this fucking
Well, we
shit.
pick on everybody equally. We spread the wealth.
I always say this, but the big word these days, man, you can't say retard. You can't say retard. And I need to ask you this, Kleen, and this is the serious part of the program. We're going to dive into some fucking hilarious bullshit and some really, we got some really sexy shit coming up here, Kleen. I found a ton of stuff. I need to ask you this, though.
Yes.
When it comes to using all these words and all of these things, the hypersensitivity of it, do you find that just exhausting as all get out?
Yeah, I really do. I hate politically correctness.
There is way more stuff to get worked up about, I think, than the using words and let people use words. And I guess what it boils right down to is how much freedom of speech do you have? Because you have to allow the redneck hillbilly idiots to exist and use their words that they want to use. And you also have to let every other race use the words that they want to use. I think going after the millions of words and their combination of letters is the worst way to fucking approach this. So, again, this was an interesting conversation at lunch, but this is our lunch combo.
Right.
She's sitting across from me telling me, she doesn't want to hear language. I'm wearing my Going Deep Show gear, and I'm like, I'm about free speech. That is the one thing. We came up with the show, like the bedrock of what the show is,
Kind of
I
the
think,
mantra.
just this week. But if you boil it right straight down to it, it's just like freedom of speech. Some people can't handle it, some people can. But to me, I don't care. I can sit here and make fart noises all day long.
Right.
You can decide to listen to it. I can sit here and burp into the fucking mic a million times. You can decide to listen to it. No one is holding your face to this fucking YouTube channel. No one's holding your ear to this fucking shit. You can decide to listen to it. That's the
Right.
bottom line.
And the great thing is we actually enjoy, and it gives us content when our listeners give it back to us. And
Yeah, give it to us,
shit.
motherfuckers. Come on, Slut Chomper, where the fuck are you? Slut Chomper has not been in the last couple of days. I'm very upset by Slut Chomper and her absence, or his absence, or this tranny's absence, or this lesbian's absence, or this fucking LGBTQ LGBT's absence, or this bisexual's absence, or this gender fluid person's absence, or whatever this thing is.
Gender fluid, huh?
Gender
That's a
fluidity,
new
Kleen.
Gender fluidity.
This is what I'm
That's
gonna.
a new word. I haven't heard that.
I'm
Is that-
going.
is that- is
I'm
that-
gonna do eventually. At one point, I'm gonna go gender fluidity. You know why? Because at some point, this whole the future is female thing is gonna come to fruition. And guess what? They've established the fact that gender fluidity is a thing now. So I get to be a chick later on when all the females take over. I'm gonna be a female, and I will be the future. I'm gonna be a gender fluid female. And guess what? Nobody can fucking say a thing about it. So, you've seen this video of this idiot at the damn grocery store, right?
Yes, I did.
And the guy walks in like, "You will call." He's like talking like fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Big motherfucker, right?
Yeah, he was.
Somebody's videoing this idiot. He's like, "You called me a he." I'm like, well, dude, if you take a look at you, you kind of look like you're in a Halloween costume right now. You're dressed up like fucking Iggy Pop's hair, but you got high heels on, and you're talking like a chick you can't a person. What am I supposed to think? Let's be real.
Yeah.
There's not a word that describes that.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a penis?
How's your dong doing, sir?
Do you have it tucked to the right or the left right now? And I see moose knuckles, and those aren't vagina. Those aren't vagina flaps.
Which potty are you going to go in?
Do you pee standing up? Therefore, you are a he
Are you going into the potty with the vagina?
or a very talented female.
Or the potty with the pee-pee? Are you going to pee-pee potty? See, I don't. The thing, last time you went anywhere and thought to yourself, you're at the grocery store going down the aisle. I wonder what sexual preference those guys are. Why do these assholes who have these troubles have to make it so everybody gives two flying fucks about their problems? Don't tell me your. I don't even know this motherfucker's problems. He's sitting right here in this room with me.
You know, the whole thing is if they didn't make it such a problem themselves, it probably wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, these guys are fucking retards, man.
Like, okay, you pee standing up, right? You got a dick.
I wonder if the
You
retards
probably
get
pee in
pissed.
the men's.
I wonder if somebody's so smart. that one of these retards just has the wherewithal that they know that these guys are being idiots and they can call them retards. Why are you acting like a retard?
Well, is that the kind of the rule that, you know, like in everything, like if you are part of them, no matter what it is, if it's race, sex, or gender identity, however you want to, you can talk shit to your other fellow gender identities or race or this or that.
Well, see, I think that's wrong completely.
Yeah, I do
Because
too. But
it's like the N-bombs dropping
but
N-bombs.
I think yeah, but they do it all the time, and it's cool.
It's fine with them. They're
Yeah.
fine. And I'm like, no, I don't give a shit, dude. I live in this world too. I can use whatever fucking words I decide to use. Okay.
well, the whole thing is
Just like yeah,
it's probably because we're open minded and we don't get offended by things. And a word is just a word. And yeah, can it be offensive? Yeah, only if you let it be.
Clean, you're wrong. I do get offended by things, and you know what they are.
Yeah.
There's two things I get offended by.
Women's rights
No,
and
I want
political correctness.
no, I want women to have all the rights they want.
Ads on YouTube.
I want women to be as equal to men, simply for them to shut the living fuck up about it already. Okay, you've heard this a million times.
Oh yeah.
Be equal.
Yeah.
Just stop fucking reminding me about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know damn well, as soon as they become equals, it's gonna be like, look what we did. It's already the look what we did thing. Look, we were the first to do this, and we're like, no, we've done that. Look, we're the first to do this. Okay, you mean the hundreds of years of that thing that you were saying right now? Who was that motherfucker? There have been a million first persons to do the first things. Do you give two flying fucks about them?
Right. You're all last. Rosa Parks did it first.
So yeah, so I am offended by two things. Okay, right now, animal cruelty. That is a thing. That is a real thing. That is, kid, you're being a big weenie, pussy wiener.
No, that's.
I think
that's a
everybody
good
can
thing.
agree that,
Yeah.
that getting behind animals not being fucking killed by the chinks in China,
Right.
5,000 at a time, can be a good thing. The other thing I'm offended by is Celine Dion music.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Certain music that will offend me. I'm gonna give out some names right now, and this is gonna piss some people off. And I hope to get some people in the goddamn chat fucking saying some shit about this, because here's the thing. There's a couple bands I can't stand. Can't stand. Okay. The first is Nickelback. I can't stand Nickelback. And then there's close twin retarded sibling Theory of a Dead Man. Theory of a Dead Man and Nickelback essentially are the same porked retarded band.
Mentally retarded.
These bands got together and said, let's try to fool a bunch of fucking retards into thinking this is real music. Okay? Theory of a Dead Man, Nickelback, and there's one band that I'm so fringy about because I hate them because I hated them straight from the beginning because they're just whiny little boys.
I don't know the boys, but I'm gonna guess because everybody gives them shit. 5 Finger Death Punch.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind that because they're so over the top. They're almost like a gag band. You know what I mean? They're almost if you could take 5 Finger Death Punch and put Jack Black as lead singer, that to me is 5 Finger Death Punch. Like that would work because they're so over the top.
I would buy tickets to go see Jack Black.
Now, the one that I can't stand that everybody loves and shit is Linkin fucking Park. Okay, Linkin Park to me is like a bunch of whiny crybabies. My mom yelled at me. I have to go into my room because I'm grounded for the evening. I don't get to use my Nintendo. It's like, what the fuck? Their whole mentality, their whole song, every song is them just, and then some guy like chiming in with, yo, it's like some guy cry singing to mommy. And then some rapper like coming like being there. All right, Tag, you're in. Time for the rap part of the movie. It's they're just a lame Rage Against the Machine. That's all they are. We love Rage Against the Machine, so we got rage against something. But dude, there's no rage. Everything's just a watered down, lame version of the. Anyway, I didn't want to get into music. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. It's fun. That's what we do.
We're freestyling today, my man. I have a ton of shit to bring up to you, Kleen. Now, we were just talking recently, just a few seconds ago, actually, about all these people and their preferences and what they want. I'm bringing up something, Kleen, on the screen. You're going to love the headline. Oh, yeah. You're going to love this because this just opens up a whole world. This opens up a whole world. Everything you could ever have wanted to see in here. Okay, what it is. The headline reads, this goddamn thing comes up. Man jailed after having sex with what animal, Kleen?
Cow.
What animal do you think?
I'm going to say a cow.
Kleen, no. Kleen,
pig.
you've had sex with cows before.
No.
Yes, you have.
No.
You have had sex with cows.
No.
This motherfucker was banging chickens, dude. He was banging chickens.
What came first, the chicken or the guy?
Man has been jailed for 3 years for having sex with his own pet chickens.
Wow.
While his wife filmed him. Oh, that's the worst.
Is
Again,
that,
this
is
goes
that his
right.
concubine?
This goes right.
He's got his own concubine.
He does.
Chickens?
He's got a whole fucking chicken, man. Can you imagine the sound this chicken's
Instead
making
of a
while he's
harem,
banging
got
this
a
thing?
Henrium.
They describe care worker Rihan Bayaga
That explains it.
was described as depraved, despicable, and perverted for the animal abuse that would make any right-thinking member of society sick to the stomach. So yes, this guy again. This goes back to our animal cruelty thing. Okay. So this is insane, man. For having intercourse with chickens. I mean, god damn it. And then the images of himself and his wife engaging in sex acts with a dog.
Why? Just
And making
why?
indecent images of children. So this is a sick fuck now.
Yeah, he is.
This is a sick motherfucker now. You gotta now. How does this come out? That's the biggest thing to me. Here, this is the picture of the motherfucker. He's a brown boy. He's a little brown guy, but you can tell he's got a little la 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 la. You am I right, Kleen? Is that his?
Oh yeah, hands down.
He should have one of them
But,
things over his head. Those towely things.
He just
that
does
wears.
not look right when you look at him. Like
He's got some deep troubling eyeballs here. This guy obviously grew up on a chicken farm and was attracted to the chickens. He reminds me of that guy from the Muppets. It's Gonzo,
yeah,
right? This guy is
yeah.
Gonzo.
Yep,
Right here. Gonzo loved the chickens. You know that?
he did.
If you look up Gonzo.
But did he really love the
Gonzo
chicken?
made. You've seen that nose on that Gonzo. He was sticking it in everything. You know what I'm
He
saying?
might have, yeah. Nose fucking.
Nose Gonzo. God damn it, Gonzo. Why do you got to do this? But anyway, look this guy up, everybody. This is a legit story. This is from Newsweek. Okay, we got to give credit where it's due here. The chicken fucker Reminds me of the donut fucker. The donut fucker. Are we gonna bring donut fucker back in here?
We gotta get him. We gotta get him in here. So
Remind everybody who the donut fucker is. We have
the donut fucker originally was a 15-year-old kid that I trained.
What?
That
Underage?
That I trained from to become a powerlifter from the age of 15 to 16, and the kid got huge, and then he got older and blew his back out.
Whoa, he blew clean? You're talking about blowing in 15-year-olds. Let's not do that.
Well, no, he was like,
It's against rule book.
he was in his late 20s when
It's against
he
rules.
messed his back up.
I got a question for you now.
Okay,
You recall
I got an
his
answer.
ambitions. Remember his ambitions in life. What did he
yeah.
want to do?
He wanted to be a wrestler.
He wanted to be a
wrestler.
professional wrestler. He wanted to be the real deal. He wanted to be like the next Hogan. He wanted to be Hogany. He wanted to be Macho Manny. My favorite wrestler of all time, regardless, hands down, my favorite wrestler of all time. Do you know who it is, Kleen? Think about it. Think about what I do here in this studio and what I do and how I act, and think about which professional WWF wrestler would be my favorite.
I'm going to say, oh, yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Nope.
I'm wrong?
You are wrong.
Really?
Yeah. I'm saying you're so wrong. Think about it. Who was the be-all, end-all, most obnoxious, amazing fucking wrestler of all time who I'm surprised I don't have a soundboard of?
Ric Flair?
No. Well, he's close second, I'd say.
He was pretty obnoxious.
But
and
this
glamorous.
guy took the fucking cake, dude.
Wow, I'm trying to think who it was.
You better think, goddammit. You got 10
okay.
seconds left of thinking.
Hold on, let me think.
Are you starting? Are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking.
Well, let's start. Let's think. I want to think. Let me get the music out for thinkings, Clean. You know we have music for thinking.
It wasn't the.
Who is the kid's favorite wrestler?
It wasn't Ted DiBiase, the $50 million man. $5 million. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. The only other guess I would guess would be Ted DiBiase. That was a $50 million man, or whatever his name was, or $1 million man, or whatever.
$1 million. That guy was $1 million man, dude.
I honestly don't know. That's all. That would be my three
Well, everybody,
guesses.
if you're sitting here waiting for me to give you the answer, I will give it to you right now. You know what that answer is? Roddy Piper.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Think about it, McFly.
Yeah.
Come on now. I got to have time to recopy it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Think about the Roddy Piper. He had his own Piper's Pit, the show.
Yep.
I was like, that is fucking awesome. He's great. Roddy was the man, man.
Yeah.
Roddy was the man.
Yeah. The I don't know. I'm sure you know who she is. Ronda Rousey, the ex-UFC champion.
Is she
Well,
an ex now? She only did. Yeah. But is she on WWE all the
she
time now?
retired and she went on WWE, and she's kind of like almost retired from that. But she became good friends with Piper, and asked permission to use his name Rowdy. So she was Ronda Rowdy, you know.
Yeah, I remember seeing the her wearing the
Rousey,
shirt and shit like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
What do you think about her? She attractive to you? Do you think she'd rough you up?
Yeah, she's got that hot trailer park girl look, and she pretty much was growing up. She had a rough upbringing and stuff, and she was one hell of a fighter back in the day, though. But then people caught up to her skill levels, and they figured out what her game plan was, and they ended up
Beating the fuck up.
outstriking her, which wasn't that hard because her boxing coach kind of sucked.
I have a ton of stories here, but every once in a while I dive into like the cultural, what's going on here now. A couple shows ago I was describing how fucking pissed off and sick I am hearing this goddamn Fleetwood Mac song that everybody's fucking playing. Right now I got this that what's that website where everybody's putting up their pictures? It's the sex worker website.
Oh shit! I don't know.
I
don't know.
Your fucking shit. It's like the new thing that everybody's doing. Bella Thorne's fucking page that she put up on this website. Let me pull up.
So
here.
there's sex workers that are.
Well,
actually...
they had sex workers had to kind of resort to going onto the internet because any face-to-face interactions with their normal clients was kind of frowned upon. So this is a big story that has been coming out over the past 3 or 4 months. How these guys are surviving because of the COVID shit. So, but what the bigger story here is how these celebrities are fucking up these social networks where all these people are going. Now, let's be real. Celebrities fuck everything up, okay? They do.
They really do.
You know why? Because they're pretty. They're pretty people. They like to look good.
They think their opinions matter.
They think exactly. They think they fucking matter. Why do we hold these motherfuckers as some type of like gauge on the way we should live life. Let's be serious now. Why should we take advice from people who make decisions like, I'm gonna put my dick pics up on the internet? That's not exactly the way that life kind of works and shit, you know. It's OnlyFans. That's the name of the damn site. I know Zeldor is. You know about the OnlyFans.
I thought you were waiting. I wasn't going to interrupt you.
No, you're good, man. Yeah. It's OnlyFans. All these celebs now are flocking to this OnlyFans to sell their shit, and this is where the sex workers now are kind of there. But I don't know. We should probably have an OnlyFans for the fucking Going Deep show, I think, you know.
Maybe we should start selling our panties.
I will. I'll put my dirty underpants up there, guys. I can leave some extra butt stains, some extra poop stains in there for you. You guys will love that.
The sad part is we probably could sell them because there's a lot of freaks out there.
Oh, Kleen, again, this reminds me of pre this episode of the program. We were talking about how you tried to sell your farts.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, this is a throwback reminder. Kleen tried to sell his farts one day. Almost succeeded.
Yeah, this guy named Todd, who goes by Hooper Quinn.
Todd, that's a fucking terrible name, isn't it? Such a fucking bad name.
Remember, we had him on the show one time. They called in, I think. He went by Hooper Quint. They had a podcast for a short period of time. And he was my...
I do remember
he
this.
He was my F&I or finance manager.
What happened to their show? Why did they... I don't know. They obviously had the longevity that we do.
They went at it for quite a while as far as their show.
Okay. So are these online still? Can I go back and listen to these things?
You know, I can't remember the name of the show. I really can't. I'd have to text. I still got him as a contact. I could message him and find out.
Say, dude, are you still doing your show?
Yeah, I would have to.
And you're going to get one of two reactions. You're going to get the, of course I am. Or you're going to get the, ha, no way, we stopped that years ago.
Yeah, I think it's the second one. I'm 99.9% positive.
You know what happened? I can predict this already. Okay, I got a girlfriend. I couldn't justify the fact that I was sitting in a room being retarded. What was the show about? Was it like this?
It was pretty much.
It was pretty much like this.
Yeah.
It was them having the agenda of free speech and then going, I can't say that. I can't say that.
Yeah, it was.
My girlfriend wouldn't like it. Like whatever happened to fucking Martin and Steele?
Martin's wife had issues or had health issues.
Oh no shit!
Had health issues.
Oh, health issues
or something like that. But it was issues
mentally
about the
retarded
show.
Issues. What?
It was I think it was issues with the show, and Steele was thinking about going alone for a little bit, but then
Steele should. He was fucking hilarious.
He was hilarious. Yeah, he's awesome.
Steele was great. I hope he's out doing something related to this bullshit because he was fucking solid as rock to listen to them.
He's not, unfortunately, from the sounds of it. But yeah, he was one hell of a football player back in high school too.
Yeah, those guys were fucking hilarious. They came out of the gates pretty hard, so it sucks that some bitch fucking squashed that shit. Because you know what?
Yeah, they had some good connections and shit too.
Yep,
so.
They were great. They could have been champions.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have won it all, everybody.
They were
They were ahead of the. I think they were ahead of the time. We had them on the show originally, and I was like, these guys are fucking hilarious. They're great. They
were, and they were networking properly. They were. Really,
I wish
they were really working it.
Yep. Just think, Kleen. If you and Paralyzer would have been as entertaining as them and had the energy and wherewithal. And if we could have done it right from the get-go, we could have had chicks blowing us every 5 minutes.
I know.
Could have a chick down here fluffing me right now.
I just didn't know. I didn't have the knowledge, but I had the energy back then. Paralyzer just kind of petered out.
When did you have knowledge, Kleen? We don't want you.
That's what I said. I didn't have.
We don't have you in here for your knowledge. Let's be real.
That's for my shiny head.
We don't care about your knowledginess or any of that shit.
I sound intelligent occasionally.
I like
occasionally I have moments
when
of
Kleen
intelligence.
When Kleen brings hot, big-titted bitches to the fucking show. That's what you're here for. These floppy jalopies. That's all
you know it.
We know. We love you. I did find an absolute ass ton of stuff that we are going to talk about here coming up in the next show. Now we are down to our last probably 5 minutes here of the program. Kleen, this is about the time where we do the Paralyzer's Hottie of the Week. Paralyzer's Hottie of the Week.
I'm gonna use the one from earlier I was showing you because she.
That chick, no, dude, that's no. She's like the girl next door. You can see that chick in the fucking grocery store at Kroger, dude.
Okay, hold on.
She's okay. She's cute, but she's no. I got one, dude.
Okay, you go ahead.
I got one here. Where the fuck is she?
It's your turn anyhow, isn't it? We got to go back and forth.
Yeah.
We talked about this the other day.
We're gonna bring up Marla Stoker, everybody.
Marla Stoker, Hottie of the week.
I have, Kleen, yeah, exactly. See, I have these things set up, everybody. Marla Stoker. She's a fucking tattooed
Nice.
hottie here. She's got back tats. She's got front tats. She's got titty tats. She's fucking this little brunette. She throws on these lippies thing. Let me go to the media section. I'm on her Twitter page, everybody. If you go to @It's Marla Stoker is her handle. She's one of these suicide girls, you remember these
They're
suicide
the vintage.
girls.
What do they call it? Pinup girls.
Vintage. I like how they're vintage now because they've been around for so long. So this is the. Let me go to.
I think they kind of pride themselves on kind of like the Betty Page kind of thing going on. You know what I mean? The pinup girls.
So our hottie of the week is Marla Stoker. @It's Marla Stoker. That's STOKER. Tattoos on her, fucking butts and shit hanging out. I'm on her Twitter
Nice
feed.
arse.
Great butt, little booty to tootie.
Nice butt.
Yeah, exactly, man. She has vague similarities to the endo butt. Maybe this is why I like these little tiny ones now.
She kind of reminds me of
She's
Bonnie
got
Rotten
these
a little bit.
Yep, little Bonnie Rotten. Everybody go check out Marla Stoker. She's good shite. So, Kleen, what do you think there? Is that a decent hottie?
She's selling the feet.
Is that a good one or no?
Oh, that's yummy, yeah.
She's got a strap on here in
she's
this
ready for
one.
some
She's
pegging,
ready
boys.
for the peg time. She's Peggy Bundy. Yeah, so she's got the. She's
small.
deep throating bananas.
Deep-throating
She's doing the whole
bananas.
goddamn thing. Gotta love that shit.
Nice pierced nipples.
This is one reason I love Twitter still. Okay, because
There you
Twitter does not take away the porn.
Right.
The second that Twitter
They'll
becomes
take away
these
your First
assholes,
Amendment, but they won't take away the porn.
yeah, I don't understand that whatsoever. It's like you can't offend people and make them uncomfortable by using or saying things. But you want to show some fucking vagina, you go right ahead. We don't give two flying fucks about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Does that seem weird to you?
It is true.
It's like good. So I'm glad their priorities are set. They're very much set in kind of a wrong direction because if you think about it, people are more inclined to be offended by visual things that they have to feel feelings. You remember, you used to feel feelings when you saw stuff, Kleen?
Yeah, no.
Now you have to feel feelings when you read things. When you read something, and you're like, oh my God, that made me have the squirmies inside.
There's pretty much only a few times in my life I have feelings. Now I just pretty much shut everything else out. And
That
say,
makes me
"Fuck
have
it."
the squirmies.
That makes me want a squirty right there. The one when she's playing with the.
That's the world we live in, Kleen. Where you gotta know about everybody's sensitivities.
Well, fuck that.
I agree. Could not agree more. These little fucking pussies. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, Kleen. So that's our hottie of the week. What's the fuck her name again? Marla.
Marla.
That's a terrible name, though.
Marla. Yeah, I fucked a chick named Marla once.
Marla. Marla. Oh, yeah? What was she like?
She had great tits. I used to call her Nerf tits.
Nerf? Why Nerf?
Because they were fucking firm as fuck. They were probably a big C, and they were like, they like stuck out like pow.
They stuck out like pow.
So like a Nerf, like a Nerf football.
Kleen, that's not
Like
exactly your style.
If you were to cut a Nerf football in half and stick it on her chest, that's what they were kind of like.
That's not your style, though, there, man. Kleen, you're eating the floppy jalopies, I always thought.
Well, I like the titty fuck, so you gotta have a little movement in those.
Oh, yeah.
Go deep.
The bigger, the better, in my opinion.
You can move them around a little bit.
Right, exactly. You can bury your face between them,
Get a little action in there.
Do a little brunski, give them the motorboat.
Everybody, we do have a ton to get to here coming up in the next episode. I'm going to bring up articles that deal with, let's see here, fatties, fat porn stars. We're going to talk about Tokyo a little bit. Amber Rose, she's on my list.
Oh, Amber Rose is.
Guys, the big story of the week here. Some dude masturbating on his Zoom call during
I heard about that.
Yep, and we have a clip from OJ talking about it.
OJ's talking
Simpson?
about
the masturbation. Yep. So,
Really?
all right, Mr. Kleen, for the final word here. Let's fucking do it.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
Hey, the kid, this is Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys. We're glad you're here to talk to us. If you'd like to reach out to us, give us a call, 989-3310-KID, or studio at Going Deep Show. Make sure to hit thegds.com. We've done some improvements there, and we're going to be adding some new bios and all sorts of nonsense to that website, including, coming extremely soon, which I've been made a priority, store merch. It's happening. You're not going to believe it, but it's real.
Yeah.
Right here, motherfuckers. For the rest of the crew and the kid, this is Goin Deep Show. Chill to the next one.
Coming to you live on your chin.
Oh, kid. Oh.
This is the Going Deep Show.
Get it up in your face with my dick. With my dick.
Go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Going Deep Show. I don't mean to be so proper here. I like to be retarded and stupid and do some dumb things, but yeah, you guys are used to that. You guys are accustomed to that, as they say. Joining me as always, Mr. Kleen.
As usual, Kleen.
Hello.
Oh, I almost said it.
He almost wrapped the show already.
Greetings, everybody.
He's like, it's like, we are done with this bullshit. The show is over.
Hit it and quit it. That's the way we are.
Start, finish, done. Everybody. If you'd like to reach out to us, send us an email. studio@goingdeepshow. That's the place to do that. We're going to have stories today that involved lots of things. One of them is embarrassing masturbation stories, because this is just how we roll. And something happened here recently that I just got the headlines on. I didn't get the cliff. I got just the cliff notes on this shit. There is Jeffrey Toobin is some writer, and he got nabbed for masturbatory action on his Zoom call. Okay, this is the story of the week. Now, again,
Wow.
This happened a couple of weeks ago. Now, you know, with the way we release things around here, but have you ever had an instance where you were embarrassingly caught jerking it?
No. The whole thing is like maybe like some hot chick on the Zoom call. He's spanking his crank too or something or what? I have no clue. Why would you like not be able to rub one out before or after.
You gotta know the time. You gotta know the place for the rubbing out. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this nearly as much as I should have or could have been doing the masturbation in the past. I believe my count has gone down considerably over the past year to year and a half. But here's the story, everybody. Jeffrey Toobin's alleged masturbation on a video work call is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the reported sordid sex past. I like how
sordid sex.
I like how sex is a thing that if you have a little bit different fetish than anybody else, it's some weird thing. It's not. Everybody has their thing.
Yeah, everybody has their.
There's
kink.
no strangeness about the whatever preference you're in. It's the strangeness is that it came out and it's in the public eye. Like when Louis C.K. came out with he masturbated in front of 2 girls.
Right, exactly.
Okay, is that no shit?
But it sounds
That's not a weird thing to masturbate, but it's a weird thing to ask the women if you can do it in front of them, because first of all, have you ever asked somebody if you want to masturbate and can I jerk off in front of you? You know,
not usually. It's usually a consensual thing. You know.
The New Yorker magazine star and top CNN legal analyst who is suspended for the publication and on leave at the network after being accused of performing manual labor in an online meeting with fellow mag talent. Okay, so
Yikes.
he was outed as having an extramarital affair and getting his girlfriend pregnant about a decade ago. He's a 60-year-old dude, married dad with 2 adult kids now. Can you imagine being this guy's kids and waking up like, Dad's got caught jacking it on a Zoom call? You know what I mean? But again, this goes back to my mentality when it comes to this stuff. How does anybody who's not involved in his relationship with his wife, how can you assume immediately that it's similar to your relationship with your wife? I had a wife, and she let me do certain things. She let me not do certain things. Some of those things to some women in a relationship would be quite extreme. They would think, okay, there's no, everybody's sensibilities are a little bit different.
Exactly.
So this blanket line or this line between here's the line that we're setting, they're married, so they have to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They can't do X, Y, Z, K, L, M, N, O, P. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
But you're not involved in these two people's relationship. The best thing that I could ever have is somebody come up to me and say, "You're a sick, twisted fucker who did this," wagging their finger at me, all the things that I did wrong in past relationships. I love when people do this. It's one of my favorite things because it's this constant reminder that the person who's talking has no fucking clue about the relationship I had with the person prior. And this applies to just about every relationship.
Right.
Your relationship that you have right now is not the same as the relationship you had before.
Oh, no.
What she will kind of, I wouldn't say put up with, but her preferences towards the way you act and the things you do and the things you say are different than the one before.
Oh, yeah.
So this blanket statement that this guy, he did all this sordid blah-blah-dee-boo-boo and all this crazy shit. I look at it from a benefit of the doubt mindset, okay? If he feels guilty about it, if he feels he did something wrong, that's one thing. But if he was legitimately doing something that he had complete permission and it was a level playing field, whatever he did, she could do, whatever, this kind of a thing, then whose business is it of ours? It gets to our business when he starts fucking jagging it.
Yeah.
Jagging it on the Zoom call.
Exactly, especially if you're on the Zoom call.
Jesus Christ. So,
and you're a dude on the Zoom call that doesn't like dudes.
well, you could decide to get the fuck out of there. I want to know how far he went. Did he actually come?
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
I mean,
big finish all over the screen.
All over the screen, all over the camera. Just like, I'm going to go. Boing! Time for coffee. You ever get worked up in a situation you shouldn't get worked up in? Like at a funeral, a fucking wedding, or fucking somewhere where you're just like, God damn it, I should not be thinking this thing. I got a big old boner. You talked about getting a boner this morning as soon as you walked in. Kleen had a boner, walked in here. He had a pitch in a tent, saw the whole thing.
I rubbed it up on kid's thigh.
Don't act like you're not impressed. He was. Everybody, you got to hold on to those boners for our Erection Day special, Kleen.
Erection.
Get into this. So I'm confused by this, but I wanted to bring up a clip here. I skim these articles, and then I find the one that I really want to play. Where the fuck is it? It's right here. So who do you think chimes in on this? What motherfucker do you think chimes in?
Bill Cosby. No, I'm joking.
On this guy's masturbation problem, okay? Oh, fucking Jay Simpson. Okay.
That was kind of close.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, OJ, close enough, right?
We're gonna pull up this clip of OJ. I have
They
not.
both love chocolate pudding.
Again, I have not heard this clip. I don't know what it is. So let's hear what OJ has to say about this. Come on, OJ.
Should have drove the Bronco so slow. That's
Wait
what he
a
says.
minute. Why am I not getting the audio on OJ? What's going on? Wait a minute here. I can hear him already. He's calling him Pee Wee fucking Herman. You gotta love it. Oh, I'm playing on the wrong fucking thing. That's why.
That's why.
God damn it. See, Kleen, this is my problem here with this whole setup. Let me go over here.
You have too many setups. That's the
so what do you think of Oj? OJ got away with murder.
No, he was a great football player that banged a hot blonde. That's the way I look at him.
Do you go back and look at her and the pictures of her and go like, she was okay.
Yeah. She looked great in her younger years.
Everyone looks great in their younger years, man. Let's be real.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. I think I found this clip of OJ now. Because this fucking computer is all fucking fucked up. It's not even letting me scroll now.
It's all fuckity fuckity.
Oh, yep. Okay. Now it's going to come up like 4 times. This is what happens here when technology just turns on you.
I know, it's vicious.
Okay, here we go. OJ. Let's get this on. Let's hear what OJ has to say.
Jeffrey Toobin? At least Pee Wee Herman was in an X-rated movie theater. I'm just saying.
So he's calling him Pee Wee Herman. I like when OJ becomes the voice of like making a comment. Do you think this motherfucker can just go away? If I fucking killed 2 people,
Oh, that's right.
got away with it.
Is he on home arrest now?
I don't know what the fuck he's
or
on,
is he
but
out
dude,
completely now?
he's the kind of guy. Wouldn't you just like slip into oblivion? You just like not even just get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, he likes to be in.
He's
public.
calling this Toobin dude out as being like Pee Wee Herman. Everybody back in the day, if you don't know who the Pee Wee is, Paul Rubens, another one of our heroes here, I would say, getting caught jagging it in a fucking movie theater. This is the thing. Everybody thinks that their twisted minds are unique to themselves, and everybody loves wagging the fingers at everybody else. Okay, and it's just you're no different than anybody else.
No, we're all
OJ's
the same. We're all the
jacking
same.
it. Fucking all these bitches are jacking it. I mean, we got the story coming up next is this Florida teacher banging students. I mean, look, come on.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their thing. So this guy made a mistake, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he thought
He's probably
he thought he had his camera off. Apparently,
I'm gonna jack it right now on this camera. I'm gonna do it on YouTube, okay? YouTube, what do you think of that? You gonna let me do this? I'm gonna bust by. Where's the lube at, Kleen? I need a lube, either a lube sound effect or I need some type of cap. There you go. I just pop the cap on my lube.
There you go.
Now I'm gonna slather. Here we go. Okay, I'm just slathering on my dick.
That's pretty good, kid.
It is. Everyone's sound effects clearer than mine, man. Okay, now it's time to fucking start stroking. Here comes the stroking part. What do you think of that, Kleen? What do you think of that vein in the middle of it?
You
like that?
You like to start off all romantic with yourself.
I'm more slow. I'm doing it slower. Why are you talking so weird? I don't know. It's just weird now, girls. I don't know what's going on. Done. 15 seconds out of here.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did. I swallowed a booger though.
Well, that'll happen.
You gotta feel it while I spit this. Well, I was masturbating. Snot usually comes out of my nose.
Books the boogers right
That
out.
was a good one, everybody.
You're congested, masturbate people.
All right, here's the deal. Next story, guys. Let's get on it. Florida teacher accused of sexual activity with former student she had a crush on. It's a girl, of course. We always we flip the tables here because the news media tends to lean towards the guy doing the wrong thing.
You know what the funny thing is usually guys are labeled the ones going after the young ones, but lately it's been the female teachers going after the extremely young ones.
Yeah, and the young ones with the big dongs. That was last episode or 2 episodes ago, where the woman was, he's got a 10-inch long. I want to ride the 10-inch long. That's what she was thinking. You know that was.
I know. The daughter felt all guilty because she couldn't take it.
They're playing Naked Twister, and he can put his dong on middle dong yellow spot. That's what he did. He drop-potted that shit.
Yes, he did. Mad skills.
I like how it's Florida teacher. This chick looks pretty hot, though. I'm not gonna lie. This chick looks pretty fucking good. Let me pull the story up. You have to do it in 2 locations now, since we don't have this thing set up correctly. So, Florida teacher, sex scandally. I always love sex scandals. How old do you think this chick is?
I don't know which one it is.
She's 31.
31.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me scroll down so Kleen, you can participate
there was
here.
3 pictures there, so I'm not sure.
There you go. Let's go here.
Oh,
Brunette.
yeah, she looks she looks her age.
She looks pretty good. Florida former teacher has been accused of having inappropriate sexual activity with a student she allegedly admitted to having a crush on. 31-year-old Kristen O'Brien is now facing charges of lewd, lascivious battery and committing sexual act on a child older than 12 but younger than what?
18.
16.
Oh.
Narrows in on it, everybody. Police recalled the family home on September 27th after the victim's mother had been looking through her son's phone and discovered a suspicious thread of messages on Instagram. The mother began exchanging messages with O'Brien, pretending to be the son, and tried to mimic their previous communication by calling O'Brien a slut, according to the report. Ooh, she likes it dirty.
I guess so.
She does. She allegedly responded with that she wanted to come over to visit the victim, but then stopped responding. O'Brien had been the victim's teacher at the, of course, it's the Brethren Christ Academy. This is always the case. Again, back to what I was saying a couple of shows ago, where everyone, we will live a holy life. We will think about these things and not these. And usually the things that we don't think about are all of your basic instincts, the things that you want to do, including sexual things. We will not think about them. Gluttonous things. Things of the 10 Commandments that will tell you not to think about. And guess what that does, everyone? Drops the seed of, I want to do all of these naughty things they tell me not to do. If I do them, it's going to make me think things and feel things. It's going to be great. I love it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to do.
Now that I look back, I used to have a teacher in high school when I was
would you bang her?
She used to rub her tits on my back when she'd take my
no
homework,
shit.
and I never caught. I was so shy.
How many times you jacked to that shit, dude?
Never.
You've jacked to that.
No, I never
Come
did
on.
because I was so clueless and shy when high school. It was unreal.
Man, you're full of fucking shit.
But now
That's
that I
what
look
you are.
back at it, I'm like, oh man,
Clueless, not clueless in high school. You're
I could-
clueless fucking now. You're jacking it. You're jacking it to that fucking.
I could have
back
banged
thing.
a teacher back in high school.
Would you
possibly.
have done that?
Probably.
Fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely.
She had
Fucking
huge
do it.
tits.
After O'Brien allegedly stopped, let me turn this down here. I want to wrap this up before we switch to the next topic here. After O'Brien stopped responding to the messages, the victim's mother began texting her from her own phone saying that she wanted to talk to her. Eventually, the pair met in the parking lot at a local Steak and Shake. Ooh, get a steak, get a shake. At which point, O'Brien allegedly admitted to having an inappropriate emotional relationship with the victim and had a crush on him, according to the report. O'Brien allegedly said that after realizing her feelings, she gave the victim 3 options. They could pretend O'Brien had never told the victim about her crush. They could do the right thing and stop talking, or they could do whatever they wanted and not worry about what is right.
Why would you?
Why would you? What the fuck?
Why would she say that? She wanted to get caught.
Well, I think that's the mom. Isn't that the mom throwing the ultimatum out on that one?
She wanted to be punished. No, O'Brien is the teacher.
O'Brien allegedly said that after. Oh, she's talking to the kid. Okay.
Right.
I was confused.
No, talking to the lady in the Steak and Shake.
No, I think O'Brien allegedly said that after realizing her feelings, she gave the victim 3 options. Oh, okay, there you go. All right.
But she told the mom that.
She also allegedly admitted to the victim's mom that the crush turned physical on September 6th when O'Brien and the victim were laying on a couch at his home covered by a blanket. The victim allegedly digitally penetrated O'Brien during the encounter, according to the report.
Digitally, huh?
Digitally? Oh my God, I want an analog.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want digital.
Right, it's got a longer wave.
Analog's better. So there you go, Kleen. That's today's sexual offender female chick and their student story.
Holy shnikes.
So we roll here on the Goin Deep fucking show. Okay, let's get on to some more things, Kleen. Did you have any? Seriously, I have so many. I want to respond back to that Tubin story.
Mm-hmm. The Tubin?
Yeah, we're going Tubin. He was masturbating on the Zoom call. Okay, who do you think has to chime in on this? This bitch can't stay the fuck out of the goddamn limelight either. Rose McGowan rips Jeffrey Toobin's defenders amid hashtag #MeToobin masturbation scandal.
Wow.
#MeToobin! That's great!
I didn't know that was a scandal.
It's a scandal, Kleen. Life is just one scandal after the next. You don't know this? Come on now. You know that it's just scandalous, one after the next. So let's revisit Rose McGowan. She is a former hot chick who has become this fucking beast of an old... She turned old lady in the blink of an eye.
Company?
She is so fucking terrible. Rose McGowan. Okay, so here's the deal. The actress claims women caught masturbating on Zoom call would be burned at the stake. Are you kidding me? Rose McGowan, you are so fucking retarded, dude. If I'm on a Zoom call,
yeah, exactly,
and one of my workers, one of my female cohorts in the workplace starts fucking flicking her bean, guess what I'm gonna do? If it's a big fat bloated chick,
it?
Let's put it this way: if it's some fucking exactly, that's true. Wait a sec, you're doing that? This is what our meeting is. This on the itinerary for the meeting today? Everybody's jacking it. Everybody's whipping their shit out and fucking jacking. I don't like this though. Rose McGowan must live in fucking alternate universe. She slammed the liberal intellectuals who are defending CNN star Jeffrey Toobin among his ongoing Zoom masturbation scandal. The New York Magazine said Monday it had suspended Toobin, of course, because you got to do that.
He was jerking his Toobin.
He was tubing his Toobin. I love hashtag #MeToobin, how that's become a thing. It's trending on Twitter. So let's get to the Rose McGowan thing. McGowan, who came forward in 2017 as a victim of disgraced film mogul Harvey Weinstein, responded to Lawrence's tweet by suggesting there were a double standard if a woman was caught doing this. So here's McGowan's tweet. Can you imagine if a conservative woman was caught masturbating on a Zoom meeting? If it had been a liberal woman, it had to be what's WOC? I don't even know what that is. Woke,
I guess.
Anyway, I don't. Here's the thing, everybody. Again, this goes back to what we had talked about in the prior episode. Nobody knows, or actually, it was this episode. Nobody knows the other people's others' mentality of what's allowed, what's not. Rose McGowan throwing her preferences on. I'm a right, I'm a left, I'm a this, I'm a that. You're fucking retarded, is what you are. Okay. Yeah. Nobody goes into life thinking I'm gonna be more right or I'm gonna be more left. If they do, you're fucking stupid.
Right.
You're just fucking stupid. Okay. Because. Yeah, okay. She's trying to call this motherfucker out because he works at CNN. That's all she's doing. Okay, that's it. Is there any chance that this Rose McGowan can just hook up with OJ and they can just stick each other's body parts in their mouth so they can shut the fuck up?
Exactly. OJ, you need to do
OJ, go stick your big hog inside of Rose McGowan's mouth, okay?
Right. Get a new pair of gloves. Take care of the problem for us.
Yes, please, OJ, get on that. Come on now. You know you want to. Get on that bitch, man. Come on now. Fucking do it. So, Kleen, I wanted to bring up fatties. We said we were going to talk about fatties in this episode. Plus-size porn viewers disturbed as mom gets daughter to film her dirty videos.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I believe this is more disturbing to me than the masturbation Zoom call.
Well, by far.
So, I don't know. Tell me the scenario, Kleen. When you were a kid, did you see your dad's dong? Did you see your dad's wiener?
What? Yeah, when you're real little, yeah.
You wonder, how did you see it? Because I remember seeing my dad's wiener at one point. I don't know the scenario. I think he must have gotten up, was going one room to the next, didn't have clothes. I don't know, but I remember seeing wiener.
Yeah.
To me, that was like, oh God, it's that like, wow, what the fuck kind of moment where
yeah, I think I was showering as a little kid. My dad had to come and take a piss or something like that.
Oh, and you peeked out and said, "I want to see Daddy ween."
No, I didn't want to see it. It just kind of happened.
It was just there. So this thing right here, there's some big fat chick sex worker. Of course, everything is about the sex worker these days, trying to continue to make money. I think, I may be wrong on this, but Australia, I believe, is a place where they're attempting to legalize prostitution.
No, well, what is it? Where is it?
It's Vegas.
Vegas, and then also over, is it Denmark or wherever? Amsterdam. Isn't that where Amsterdam is in Denmark? I think. That's like completely illegal. Like freaky shit going on there. Drugs, all kinds of stuff.
Plus-size porn viewers were left disturbed after a mom revealed she gets her own daughter to film her X-rated videos for fans. So you're talking X-rated videos. This is not right, I don't think.
You think?
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this is probably against the rule book.
Yeah, I'm assuming so, you know.
The unique shows follows 3 curvaceous women who open up about what it's like to be a bigger woman on the sex work scene. And despite the many surprising revelations within the hour-long show, it was cam girl Vicky who ultimately shocked viewers the most as she explained what it means to be a cam girl and what's expected of her from her subscribers. Vicky admitted that she can't always get the perfect shot herself. She admitted that she often turns to her daughter for help in a desperate bid to film the more awkward requests. So,
hopefully the daughter's 18 plus.
what the fuck?
That is fucked up.
Vicky revealed she would never have turned to sex work if it hadn't been for her bloating to the size of a goddamn semi-truck. No, she did not say that. I just heard that. She blames her daughter, who gave her the idea. She was looking for a way to make ends meet after losing her job, so turning to being a cam girl. So, Kleen, I'm gonna bring this bitch up on screen.
I'm not turning into a cam girl.
Are you not gonna turn into a cam girl? I want Kleen to be a cam girl. Opening up her mom's strange business antics, one of Vicky's daughters said some of the videos she gets requested she can't film on her own. Kleen, what videos do you think? Probably some anal shit, right? Where she can't turn around and get her butt plugs in there and shit.
Yeah.
She went on to say she had a splashing video. Kleen, what is splashing for the fans out there?
Wow, I do not know. I honestly don't. I'm assuming it's like some type of squirting video, kind of, but I don't know if it's that or what.
Splashing is a food thing.
Oh, really?
She had a splashing video request where she had to stand there and put beans and sauces on herself. So I was filming it. We had such a laugh because of all the smells it mixed together. I had to keep my mouth and nose shut until we had a break. I suppose it's like a bonding thing. Disturbed viewers flocked to Twitter. Of course, you got to go to Twitter to tell everybody how fucking pissed off you are. I'm not wagging my finger at you on that. I do that too sometimes. One viewer wrote, "Imagine encountering blokes to whack over your mom on the internet." I mean,
wow.
I'm more offended that she's a big fatty, thinking that we want to see her fat ass.
There's some dudes that are into that. I had a friend that was really into big women.
Why? Stop it already, okay? Just stop it with the fucking fat shit. Everybody, it's not healthy. It never will be healthy. The only time it's okay to weigh, if you're a chick and you're like 5'3", the only time it's ever okay to weigh more than 175 to 200 pounds is if you were 400 pounds before, okay? That's it. All right? Are you hearing me on this, tubbos? Kid, you're evil. Oh, my God. Let's right now. What's healthier right now? Weighing 500 pounds or weighing 175 pounds? What's healthier? Just take a stab at it, okay?
175.
I'm just gonna say that. I mean, yeah, your knees are gonna feel better. Listen, fat bitches, okay?
Right. You can see.
And it applies to dudes too.
You can see your pussy or your dick to wipe.
Yeah, you can actually function.
Wipe your own ass.
You know, instead of
Feed yourself.
Instead of having to rock back and forth to get up off of a fucking couch, you can actually just stand up. You fucking fat pieces of shit. I mean, goddamn, dude. And we're not asking you to do anything except we're asking you to stop. I always say this. We're not telling you to do more. But you want me to exercise and I want me to do. If you have the energy to drive to fucking KFC and order half the goddamn menu,
you got enough energy.
You got enough energy to not do that, right?
Right.
It's a disease. Oh, it's a disease. Oh, yeah, you're fucking diseased, all right.
It's called laziness.
Fucking heifers. I don't know, man. Oh, God. Zelda just brought up a good point. We did the whole show with the fucking back in a few minutes thing on there.
Oh, wow.
This is what happens. Again, this goes back to my thing. I was not looking at two different screens. Everybody, this is a fucking terrible thing. Kleen.
That's right.
I'm done.
We look better. We look better that way.
You should be the new host of this whole thing, Kleen. It's all you, okay? It's going to be nothing but a staring at the screen at Jessica Alba's titties the whole fucking show. That's what it is.
Drooling.
We appreciate you, Zeldar, and pointing out our stupidity here. Everybody who gets the podcast is not going to know a goddamn thing, though.
Well, see,
It's only the 20 people who tune into the fucking live stream and all that shit. But we're down to our last few minutes here, Clean. We got to do a hottie quickly. You got one?
Yeah,
you got a big-titted fucking... Let's do Mr. Clean, Skanky Cock Goblin Whore of the Week.
Okay, I do have one.
Mr. Clean, Skanky Cock Goblin Whore.
Jillian Jansen.
Jillian Jansen.
JILIANJANSON.
What's this bitch like?
She doesn't have huge tits. She's got a good rockin' a good C cup, tight body, attractive, dirty blonde.
Do you have a spot on the interwebs where we can go and see her?
She's a porn actress, so it shouldn't be too hard to look up.
She doesn't have a Twitter account. She doesn't have any of these. Some people don't like to go to Pornhub and just look things up, Clean. Some people like to.
You can Google her.
We can do Googie House or
Jillian Jansen, JILIANJANSON.
So I want to tease everybody what's coming up here in the next couple episodes. Tomorrow night, I don't know if I have a guest for tomorrow night yet, Clean. I don't know. We're trying to go live Thursday night. We'll probably have Thursday. I've determined is a one and done show because man, that one Friday we did fucking 18 shows. It was insanity. But coming up here in the next few episodes, I'm really going to dive a little harder into the sex worker thing. And also, I'm going to figure out what is going on with this story about porn stars terrified of Amy Coney Barrett and how they're coming after our porno.
I have no clue why they would be concerned about that. Because that's not an issue, because they're not going to bring that up unless they, vote it to the Supreme Court.
It involves with children. There could be children involved. You heard that last story about that fat bitch filming.
Just don't be a pedophile.
Oh God, Clayton. I mean, that's people are porking chickens and having all sorts of nonsense going on. I don't know. You can't deal with any of this shit.
I know.
All right, let's do final words. Hit it.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
I'm a kid. Thank you to Zeldo for tuning in and fixing our thing. I think Zeldo's gonna be our producer here. He needs to come up and just live here so he can do this shit with us. The kid, this is the Going Deep show. We appreciate you guys tuning in. I did a little revamp on the website yesterday. I'm gonna continue to do some fucking shit to that. So check that out more often. We're trying to get some bios up there and also link to some things. And I want it to be a little more behind the scenes stuff, Clean. So we're gonna be like, Mr. Clean made another video of him eating.
Yes.
We'll have more of that and a bunch of other bullshit. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you do one thing, and that one thing is tune in to the next one. It's post-show time. Zeldor, what's up, buddy? How's it going? So the debate is tomorrow? The debate is tomorrow night. Oh, great. The great debate. It's not going to happen, man. I heard that Trump is not going to do it. I heard he's going to pussy out.
I haven't heard that.
The headline was that he's going to back out of it because he didn't have he wants his topics to be talked about and not the people who just want to ask random questions.
Yeah, I haven't heard that yet either.
Yeah,
so.
that was the headline I read yesterday. It says, it appears that Trump is going to back out of the debate Thursday. To me, this is a pussy move.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. I watched the news last night, different things, and it didn't sound like it.
He did a Leslie Stahl interview the other day and went storming off like a little bitch, too.
Who's Leslie Stahl? I don't know.
60 Minutes.
Oh, 60 Minutes, okay.
You didn't ask the questions. What kind of a fucking psychopath thinks that an inquisitive journalist is going to just cater to whatever he wants to talk about? They're not. They're going to ask the questions that people want to make a general broad decision on with this. You can only ask me what it's like to bang Stormy Daniels. Come on now.
Probably pretty sloppy.
Come on now. You can ask me how I pay off hookers through my lawyer. I mean, what does he want? Does he want his, I don't get it, man.
Right.
You can't ask me those questions. Come on. No holding my feet to the fire on those questions. We can't talk about my taxes. We can't talk about COVID. We can't talk about You know, I mean, are you fucking serious, dude? That seems legit. That seems like it's not fucking. God, what a fucking retard.
I take it Zeldor can't talk live, I'm assuming. Like he did
Yeah, I
last
can't
time.
watch. And he's got bowling night. He's on chat. I'm seeing him right there.
Yeah, I saw him on channel.
Oh, did you? I don't know. I gotta get rocking and rolling here in a couple minutes. But,
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's getting about that time, isn't it?
It's about that time. Okay, so I need to get a new screen here. This one single screen is not gonna do, and then this little dinky one, it's just not gonna do. I need another screen here that handles that. The sound, because the soundboards are too small on this screen. I can't even read it, especially when I got my fucking I just woke up sunglasses on.
There you go. Yeah, that'll happen.
So,
That'll happen.
all right, everybody, we got to get rocking and rolling here. Taylor, good seeing you. And we'll see everybody soon. We're done.
All right.
We're fucking done. Bye.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Bye.